Welcome, 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 spiritual superstars. We are going to get started here in our guided meditation. So, you see me coming to you as I am. I encourage and welcome you to do the same thing. In this guided meditation, the purpose is to release some traumas, overwhelm, the stress. Often, the reason we meditate is because that moment is on our shoulders. So start there. Remembering to take deep breaths in from your gut or your solar plexus and releasing all the way out to the universe in complete exhalations as often as you can. If you can close your eyes, great. If you can't, it's okay. Multitask if you need, and we will only be here for a very short time. Images, experiences, voices, feelings, emotions that surface, that is the point. To release those traumas, the overwhelm and the stress, it's important that you look it in its face. Often, meditation allows that to happen, but many people are taught to get those sensations away from you. This meditation is going to invite them as they come because they're a part of your experience. And once you accept that, you then can begin healing, right? So step one is welcoming the behavior of what has you stressed out, traumatized, anxious, overwhelmed. We sit with it. Then we move into acceptance the best way you can. If when we get to that point, you are overwhelmed and you just have to stop, walk away, come back to it another day. Lastly, we will give that energy something to do. We've sat with it, we faced it, and now that energy is asking us, now what? So we are going to tell it what to do. Whether that is we're going to seek counseling, coaching, medical help, therapy. We're going to pray more, deepen our connection with the Most High. We're going to seek support, communities, coaching. We're going to confront whomever that energy is attached to, which I don't recommend, but often that happens. I recommend it after there's been some therapy with a licensed or clinical psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, medical professional. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, take a deep breath in, raising our vibration, kissing our higher self, connecting with the divine. Taking a deep breath in, and letting it out. Another deep breath in, and allowing the world to happen around you. It's none of your business. It has nothing to do with you right now. You are feeding your soul. Full exhalations. Letting your shoulders relax. Sitting back in your seat if you can. But focusing on the ebb and flow that's happening inside of you. Upon your next inhalation, that stressor, the traumatic experience, the overwhelming circumstances have entered the room. Notice the sensations you feel cover your human. Notice the behavior playing out in your mind's eye. Deep breath in. Full exhalation out. Upon your next inhalation, slowly begin to walk around that overwhelming, stressful, traumatic experience. Notice the behaviors. Notice the feelings. Those behaviors are giving you walking around the entire scene, the person, people, including yourself. Walking completely around your circumstances that have tried to overwhelm you. Breathing deeply in and exhaling completely. Notice the changes occurring inside your human. on top of your skin as you circle slowly and purposefully around what used to have power over you. Look it up and down. Notice the sensations, the feelings within your human begin to change. As you breathe it in and you breathe it out. Upon your next inhalation, pause and stand still. Notice your stature. Notice your stance as you look down upon that stress, the overwhelm, the anxiety, that traumatic experience. Realizing it has no power over you. Take another deep breath in and exhale as you take another stroll around those stressors, the circumstances of the third dimension you live in, this physical realm. As your spiritual existence begins to take over, strengthen, and feel lighter. Notice the changes occurring in your human right now. Completing another circle around what no longer has power over you. Breathe in, acknowledging your strength. Breathe out, letting go, letting God be your strength, your guide. As you breathe in, acceptance, forgiveness, of self. As you release through each cycle of breath what no longer serves you. And as that overwhelm, the stressors, that low moment in time looks up at you and says goodbye. The surprise as you are able to smile and bid it farewell. Say goodbye to that stress, to those stressors. Tell the overwhelm it no longer has a place in your life. Tell the trauma you accept that it happened. And that you are now in control of your beautiful life. As you command it to leave through your voice of saying goodbye. You must leave me now. You are no longer welcome in my life. You are not my life. You are a moment in time. That moment has passed. Taking a deep breath in and letting it out. Your connection with our Creator is deepening through each breath. Ask Divine Source, the Holy Spirit, what your next step is. You saw it in your mind's eye, that flash, the vision. You heard it. That is the Most High. You felt it. Trust it. Believe it. Go with it. God will never cause you pain. God will never tell you to cause someone else pain. God will help you move forward into your happiness. Take another deep breath in. Notice the clarity in your breath. the crisp air, the coolness, the full release on your exhale. Once you have told that stressor, the overwhelm, the anxiety, and the traumatic experience, what you will do next. Because this is your life and you get to decide. Open your eyes. Take another deep breath in and let it out. If you need any help with your next steps, reach out to me at askmamanicole.com. Love you.